Hey everyone, welcome back to Cars Fuse. If you're a Mercedes-Benz owner or a DIY enthusiast, you're in the right place. In today's video, we're diving into the fuse box diagram for the Mercedes-Benz E-Class models from 2010 to 2016. This guide will help you locate, identify, and troubleshoot any electrical issues you might be facing with your car. Before we dive into the fuse box diagram, let's quickly talk about what a fuse box is and why it's so important. The fuse box in your car is responsible for protecting your electrical systems by controlling the flow of power to various components. If a fuse blows, it prevents damage to sensitive electronics like your lights, airbags, and power windows. In the Mercedes-Benz E-Class, there are typically two main fuse boxes, one under the hood and the other inside the cabin, usually near the driver's side or in the trunk, depending on the model. These fuses are designed to protect electrical systems and components. Alright, let's start with the underhood fuse box. This is located here, near the driver's side of the engine bay. It controls many of the vital electrical components in your engine and transmission. You'll find fuses for things like your air conditioning, cooling fans, and power distribution. On the cover of the fuse box, you'll typically find a diagram that labels all the fuses for easy identification. If you're having issues with something like your headlights or engine sensors, this is the place you'll want to check. Now let's break down the diagram for both fuse boxes in detail. First, let's focus on the underhood fuse box. As you can see here, each fuse is assigned a number and a description. For example, fuse number 7 controls the cooling fan, while fuse number 16 powers the horn. Pay close attention to the amp rating of each fuse, and always replace a blown fuse with one of the same rating to avoid any issues. Moving on to the cabin fuse box, here we have fuses that control interior components like the radio, climate control, and even the electric seats. For example, fuse number 14 here powers the seat heating system. If your seats aren't warming up, this is one of the first fuses to check. Now that we know where the fuse boxes are and how to read the diagrams, let's talk about some common fuse-related issues and how to troubleshoot them. Now, let's head inside. For most E-Class models, the cabin fuse box is located on the driver's side, under the dashboard or near the door frame. This fuse box controls interior electrical systems like your seat heaters, infotainment system, and power windows. Again, on the cover, you'll find a diagram similar to the underhood fuse box, which helps you identify the correct fuse when troubleshooting. Some common electrical problems you might face in your E-Class could include non-functioning lights, dead power windows, or malfunctioning infotainment systems. If you're experiencing these issues, a fuse may have blown. First, use a fuse puller to remove the suspect fuse. Check if the metal filament inside the fuse is broken. This is usually a sign that the fuse has blown. Remember, always replace the fuse with one of the same amperage rating. Using a higher or lower amperage fuse can cause serious electrical issues, so be sure to follow the diagram closely. And that's it for today's guide on the Mercedes-Benz E-Class 2010 to 2016 fuse box diagram. Hopefully, this video helped you understand the fuse locations, what each fuse controls, and how to troubleshoot common electrical issues. If you found this helpful, be sure to hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe for more Mercedes-Benz DIYs and car maintenance tips. Have any questions, or have you run into any fuse-related issues in your E-Class? Drop a comment below, and I'll do my best to help you out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.